while Daniel Craig, make sure you're pronouncing his last name correctly, will arguably always be best known for playing James Bond. Over the last half-decade, he's certainly added another memorable character to his repertoire. Craig debuted Southern private investigator Benoit Blanc in 2019's Knives Out, reprised the role in 2022 for Glass Onion, and will have his third Blanc outing in next year's Wake Up Dead Man. Though Knives Out was a theatrical release, Glass Onion and Wake Up Dead Man are Netflix subscription exclusives, which recently prompted Craig to talk about how he wishes they had standard theatrical runs too. Craig recently sat down with his Wake Up Dead Man co-star Josh O'Connor for Variety's Actors on Actors series, with both men having also worked with director Luca Guadagnino on Queer and Challengers, respectively. When O'Connor asked Craig if it bothers him how these Knives Out movies are seen, the latter responded, "Knives Out was distributed by Lionsgate and made over $312 million worldwide off a reported $40 million budget, which is definitely a nice chunk of change." However, after its release, Netflix acquired the rights for the next two sequels writer and director Rian Johnson would put together. To give credit where it's due, Glass Onion did play for 1 week at the three largest theater chains in the United States, AMC, Regal, and Cinemark, which is the first and only time this has happened so far. It's unclear how much money was raked in during that theatrical run, but it's a moot point when reading Craig's comments, as he wishes it and the forthcoming Wake Up Dead Man was getting the same kind of theatrical love as Knives Out did. He continued, "It remains to be seen if Wake Up Dead Man will get the same kind of limited theatrical rollout as Glass Onion did, but I do agree what Daniel Craig said. Yes, it is great that people can watch these movies in the comfort of their own homes, whether they're by themselves or with family and friends. But the theatrical experience is a special experience, one that can't be fully replicated at home. Unfortunately, given the way Netflix handles playing its movies on big screens, the chances of any of them playing longer than a week in that format are slim to none." Daniel Craig and Josh O'Connor will be joined in Wake Up Dead Man by Josh Brolin, Glenn Close, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kelly Spaney, Daryl McCormack, and Thomas Hayden Church. While we wait for more details about this third installment, feel free to look over the other best movies on Netflix to watch now if you've already rewatched Glass Onion recently.